It seems like Kenya is having an issue or is not liking Andy at this moment. We all know that the episode 5 of the Real House of Atlanta showed Kenya literally exposing Brit's pictures to the cast members during her salon opening, which was wrong in every way. Which was very, very wrong because I believe if you're opening a business and the first time opening shouldn't invite bad energies for the first time opening your store. So for me, I felt like Kenya was very wrong in that situation. Did I feel like she was pushed? Yes. But that's not what we're going to be talking about in this video. We're going to be talking about Kenya's response to Andy talking about the situation because if you listen to it, I implore you, this is all thanks to OMFG Reality TV on Instagram. You could go check on it. She actually also posted the clips of Andy's take on the situation. So I implore you guys to go to OMFG Reality TV's Instagram. You could also watch what Andy said, listen to what Andy said, then you would now understand where Kenya was coming from. Although I still feel like it's wrong. But Andy kind of a little bit kind of downplayed Brit's um like Brit's guilt, if I should put it like that. Andy kind of downplays guilt, the way Brits literally pushed Kenya. Because at the end of the day, if you're pushed and you're pushed and you're pushed, one day you're going to react. And nobody should tell people how they should react. Unfortunately, like I did say when I was doing the review, I said, unfortunately, Kenya reacted in a way that I felt like she went too low, in my opinion. And I felt like maybe she has slept over it. Maybe she wouldn't have done what she did. But at the end of the day, that's Kenya. We've seen her do some shit during the whole 16 seasons of the Real Housewives. Now, Kenya now responded to what Andy said on the comment section, and this is what she said. She said, the two co hosts are extremely ignorant. Sexual assault is rape. Now, because I said it was a podcast, so the other people on the stuff were kind of going hard on Kenya. So that was why she said the two co-hosts are extremely ignorant. Sexually, as sexual assault is rape. Because I think the picture is they didn't show us the picture, which I was disappointed. I wanted to really see the picture, but I understand, it's not nice for the picture to be out there. That kind of graphic picture should be out there. So those co-hosts were trying to insinuate that Kenya kind of sexually assaulted Brit by showing that picture. Now, Kenya is trying to correct them that sexual assault is rape. Remember, she then continued, remember that when Phaedra accused Candy of attempting to do to, remember that's what Phaedra accused Candy of attempting to do to Portia. Revenge porn. If someone showed Kim's K sex tape to you, is that revenge porn? I found out plus tons other online. She signed a release for it, so it is fair. Receipt. Warning: if you're not an attorney and familiar with Georgia law, then STFU. Sick of those bias and selective outrage. This comment should not have aired. It's a podcast where is legal. You don't want activated Kenya. I should I shouldn't have shown at my event. I shouldn't have shown that at my event. But for the love of God, why would they ignore a clear gun threat? Now, do I agree with some of the things she says on this comment? No. Firstly, I understand she's trying to say that sexual assault isn't rape. That is understandable. And trying to also bring Phaedra's situation with Candy into this didn't make sense to me because why are you bringing that situation? It is a totally different situation. But I believe that she's trying to kind of exonerate herself, trying to be like compare and contrast, be like, oh, mine is not as heavy as when Phaedra did what she did to Candy. But remember, Phaedra did what she did to Candy and she got fired. She got fired. And I think on the podcast they talked about it's also revenge porn. Now she's trying to make an excuse, being like revenge porn. If someone showed Kim K's sex tape, I'm like, what? All these references that Kenya is trying to make is not making sense to me, because what is Kim K sex tape in this whole situation? And I don't think, and I don't like the way she's trying to redefine and define what revenge p is. I don't like what she's trying to do. The thing is that what I expected Kenya to do, in my opinion, I'm not gonna lie, that was a fucked up thing for her to have done by showing that picture there and there. It was fucked up. She fucked up royally. But what I expected her to do was not this, like coming online, charging at anybody. I felt like the day the episode dropped, on the Sunday the episode dropped, she put out a press release thanking her co-stars and like wishing them well. I thought that that was where it was going to end. For me, I felt like okay, that was a great thing for her to have done. But now coming to be like, oh, these challenging everybody. See, people are going to have opinions about this situation. That's the truth. Everybody's going to have an opinion about Kenya and how she coordinated herself during that event. I did have my opinions, but is it necessary for her to take my opinion? No. And I don't think my opinion really matters to her. So, because this is a very rising topic, I believe everybody's going to have an opinion and want to, jump on one podcast, because this is a trending topic and it's a big topic. It's a big show. People would want to talk about it. Is she going to go against every single person that goes against her or says something bad about her? She's gonna do that. And me feeling like she's going against Andy, this is the same thing she accused Nini of doing. And she said that Nini did all these things and she expects herself to still be brought back on the show. The same thing she accused Nini of doing, the same thing she mocked Nini of doing, the same thing she said Nini was just childish to do, that's the thing she's also doing. You said that Nini did all those things. Of course, those bosses will not want to bring her back because they feel like she's going to be a challenge to them. You are then going to do the same thing. I understand standing up for yourself. And I believe that there was a lot of people that still stood up for Kenya, because I saw the comment section after the episode dropped. A lot of people, I went on social media. I know a lot of people were still saying they stand for Kenya. A lot of people were still saying that Brit should have been fired alongside Kenya. But her going to like try to challenge and coming for Andy is gonna talk what he wants to talk at the end of the day. Andy's gonna talk what he has to talk or what he wants to talk. Does it mean that Kenya will receive what Andy has to say? No. And I believe that I want at this point that Kenya should just be like, let me just stay on my lane, let everybody stay on their lane, let everybody heal. Just the way that Fedra has been let back on the show, who knows? Who knows? Probably, probably we might see her next season or something on the show. But anyway, that's that's Kenya for you. I've always known that Kenya has been this person that is vocal. She's gonna say what she wants to say. So I never expected anything less. But guys, put on the comment section what you feel about this whole situation, and make sure you like on this video, because the more you like this video, guys, the more YouTube recommends this video to other people. And make sure you click on the subscription button down below to subscribe. I will see you guys on another video.